Hi there guys, and welcome to my Skyforge beta coverage. My name is George, and today we are going over some of the older classes in Skyforge. And today this is going to be Lightbinder actually. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is one of the older classes, since I already done the newer classes introduced. I also need to do Paladin and Lightbinder, which I didn't. I only did Cryomancer, so you guys can check that video out if you want to in my Skyforge beta playlist where I played it. But we are going to be going over this Lightbinder class today. It is a support class, but is also a pretty impressive DPS class as well. Targets go down pretty fast, I would say, so as we will soon see. But let's go first over some of the abilities this class has. So basic ability is a pulsating flare or burning stream. If you charge it, is burning stream. If you fire it one by one, it's pulsating flare. Both are quite impressive. Pulsating flare inflicts 6 to 9 damage to the enemy and increases the damage of the next attack of an ally. So if you apply this to an ally, it will increase their damage. So this is a buff for ally as well. And if you hold it down, you have a burning stream which inflicts 103 to 125 damage to all enemies in the area of effect in 5 seconds. So this is a pretty powerful ability, which actually I can test. I can show you guys right now on this guy over here. So yeah, this is it. Looks pretty decent. And this is your basic attack. So yeah, that's this one. And the secondary ability we have is Particle of Light, which inflicts 18 to 24 damage to the target and enemies around it, and also activates Impulse Charge. So, let's test it out on this one. So, this is a pretty powerful ability. It inflicts quite a lot of damage, so it's pretty useful for DPSing and stuff. And now we go over some of the other abilities. We have Sparks of Anger, which inflicts 30 to 40 damage to the enemy and activates Impulse Charge. And we have Unstable Shield, which protects the target with a shield that absorbs damage equal to 12.5% of Lightbinder's health. The amount of damage absorbed is increased 2 times in the target if the target is ally and not the Lightbinder. Duration of the shield is 8 seconds. When the effect runs out or an enemy destroys it, it will explode and inflict 26 to 35 damage to nearby enemies. The more enemies are around the target, the less damage it will do. Let's actually test it out, this one. Let's find some enemies to kill. Here we have one. So this is the shield. And let's leave him so he can attack. And like you see, when the shield failed, he got killed because of that area of effect. So this is also pretty nice. This shield you can also apply to your allies, which is also pretty useful. Okay, let's continue. The second one that I have unlocked is Starstorm. Inflicts 64 to 84 damage to the enemy, pulsating flare has a 5% chance to recharge it, so if you use this attack, after this one it has a chance to recharge this one, so you can use it again. So this is also one pretty useful AoE attack, which is this one. Like you see, this class is pretty good, pretty fast on the DPS, but let's go over some of the locked ones. But before I go, I have also here Incarnation of Light, which I don't actually know how to activate that one because I don't have the ability for that. I'm guessing that's for the God ability, God mode, when you reach high level, but I am not sure on that. Anyway, let's go into these locked ones. So we have Radiance, the Lightbinder, and all allies in front have Sphere receive additional 60% to armor penetration last 10 seconds. So this is about for you and your allies. Wanderer's Relic places a relic that teleports any ally to you. Maximum distance is 50 yards and the relic is active for 25 seconds. When used again, it will teleport you to the relic. So this is basically like a pool, can be used at least to get your allies out of the harm's way, if you will. That's how I see it, at least. Sacred Barrier creates a shield around the Lightbinder, and every ally in 20-yard radius in front of the Lightbinder, it absorbs incoming damage for 4 seconds and removes all negative effects. So this is another barrier shield similar to this one. I'm guessing this actually might be the upgrade for this one, I'm not sure, but it is a pretty useful one, I would say. Next we have Wrath of the Sun, knocks nearby enemies back and inflicts 8 to 11 damage to them. So this is a knockback, also pretty useful thing to have. Next we have Blessing of Tenacity, removes all negative effects from you and your allies in a 20-yard radius, grants immunity to negative effects for 4 seconds. So this is a debuff cleansing ability, pretty much. Raise and Shine revives the selected target. Once the target is revived, the Lightbinder will have exhaustion applied to them for 2 minutes. This effect reduces light energy regeneration rate by 60%, ineffective in PvP zones. So this is for reviving your fallen allies for your teammates, but you can't use it in PvP, which would be kinda OP, but so that's why. Star Fury, 3 stars appear above your head or above the selected ally. They protect the target for 15 seconds, stunning the attackers for 2.5 seconds and dealing 21 to 28 damage to them. So this is another buff for your allies and also deals damage, which is which is also pretty good. Next we have Quasar. Creates a quasar in the selected area. It will explode in 15 seconds or when an enemy approaches it, dealing 15 to 20 damage to all enemies in the area of effect and pulling them towards it. The affected enemies will be stunned for 1 second and their movement speed will be reduced by half for 5 seconds. So this is another pretty useful DPS ability to have. It also has a stun. Supernova, which is the upgrade of Quasar actually. Creates a supernova in selected area. It will explode in 15 seconds when an enemy approaches it, deflecting 18 to 24 damage to them. It will also set the enemies in the area on fire for 6 seconds, dealing 6 to 8 damage every second. So this is a pretty nice upgrade, but this upgrade removes the stun effect. But since it's only 1 second, I guess it's not that bad. And last tier of this we have Pulsar, creates pulsar in selected areas and reduces their movement speed of the nearby enemies by 95%. That explodes in 5 seconds, inflicting 17 to 24 damage and stunning all enemies in the area of effect for 3 seconds. So this one returns the stun and it now lasts for 3 seconds. And now we have pulsating flare or flood of light, which is, I'm guessing, upgrade of burning stream. Pulsating flare inflicts 6 to 9 damage to the enemy or increase the damage to the next attack of allies, so that's the same. So basic attack is the same as previous one. If you press and hold, flood of light increases might, strength, spirit, luck and valor to the selected ally for 8 seconds by 20% of those of Lightbinder for each stack of the effect up to 100% at the 5th level of the effect. So this is a buff for your allies. Now I'm not sure if you can actually change these abilities up. I haven't actually tried that or got any upgrades yet, so I'm not sure how that works, if it replaces the ability or if it's just if you can like replace them. Which one you want to use, I'm not sure about that, but we will get to that once we get to that. And we have last one, Blazing of the Sun, increases damage dealt by you and your allies into 1 yard radius for 1.5 times. The duration of the effect is 7 seconds, so this is another area of effect buff for your allies and you, which is also pretty nice. So this class is basically pretty good support class, and has some nice buffs and also can stand on its own with some nice damaging abilities. And we have some talents over here which I won't really go over right now. But anyway, I already showed you guys some actual gameplay of this class, but let's do it a bit further. So yeah, pretty useful class to have, I would say. One thing about this game that's pretty good is pretty much every class can be mobile. Well, any class that I played so far can be mobile, so yeah. So I actually managed to fix my ultimate ability. Is actually not ultimate ability, but let's go into controls and I will show you guys. It's actually the where do I have that? Here. It's right combat context action or left combat context action. Depends on which side of the screen it shows, I guess. And not the ultimate ability, which is over here. Ultimate ability is actually your god ability, I would say. I'm not sure on that because I haven't got to that level yet, but I think that's the case. But anyway guys, yeah, that's pretty much it about this class, so I hope you liked it so far. So feel free to comment, rate it up or down, share it around, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time when we will do one last class we have so far. on these lower levels, which is the Paladin. So I will see you guys next time.